The round layer technique creates texture through the internal area of the cut and softness around the perimeter. Prior to cutting, Label M protein cream is applied as a cutting agent, an amazing leave-in product that rejuvenates hair, aiding the sectioning and creating an immaculate finish when blow-drying. A profile parting is taken from the centre of the forehead to the centre of the nape to help with the placement of a profile section. A profile section is now placed either side of the profile parting. With the head upright, the hair is combed to 90 degrees and the line is cut parallel to the head from the front hairline through to the nape. The profile section is subdivided to maintain consistency with the distribution. Working below the occipital bone, the hand and body position is changed to allow for greater control while cutting the hair through to the nape area. A radial parting is worked from the top of the head to the top of the ears to separate the back from the front. The profile section behind the radial parting is subdivided to use as a guide. Using the top of the head as a pivot point, a radial section is taken through to the nape. The hair is combed to 90 degrees and the line is cut to follow the guideline. Pivoting radial sections are continued to be worked through the back area, and the method is repeated. It is important that the size of the sections being taken are kept to a minimum, as this will ensure that the guideline is clearly visible and will encourage consistency with the shape. The last section is taken upon reaching the radial parting. The previously cut section is subdivided to use as a guide, and the method is repeated. The technique is repeated on the opposite side. Note the change in hand position. The profile section is subdivided to use as a guide for the opposite side. Using the crown as a pivot point, a radial section is taken. The hair is combed to 90 degrees and the line is cut parallel to the head. Note how the body position has changed to ensure the guide is clearly visible in front of the hair to be cut. Pivoting radial sections continue to be worked through the back area and the method is repeated. The last section behind the radial parting is now taken. The hair is combed to 90 degrees from the head and cut to follow the guideline. The balance is now checked. A subsection is now taken from behind the radial to use as a guide for the top and sides. A horizontal section is now taken in front of the radial parting. Using the profile section and the subsection of hair from behind the radial as a guide, the section is combed to 90 degrees and cut to follow the guide. Note how the fingers are held parallel to the head to mirror the shape being cut. Horizontal sections continue to be taken and the method is repeated in exactly the same way. The last horizontal section is taken upon reaching the front hairline. The hair is combed to 90 degrees and the line is cut to follow the guide. A horizontal section is now taken on the opposite side and the technique is repeated. The previously cut section is subdivided to use as a guide, and a horizontal section is taken. The hair is combed to 90 degrees and cut to follow the guideline. Horizontal sections are continued through to the front hairline, and the method is repeated. The balance is now checked. Label M blowout spray is applied to the hair in preparation for the blow dry, giving a lightweight control within the finish. Blowout spray can be used for all types of finishing techniques and is great for setting hair. The hair is blow dried using a wrap drying technique. Using a Label M cushion brush, the hair is brushed around the head in different directions, creating natural volume through the root area. Sections are now worked through the Label M cushion brush from mid-lengths to ends to smooth the surface of the hair. On completion of the blow dry, the perimeter is now detailed using point cutting. The hair is now personalised using deep parallel point cutting to remove weight and to create texture. Slicing is also used to give the hair a more seamless feel. The fringe area is now detailed using channel cutting to give the fringe direction and to create separation. Label M sea salt spray is used in preparation for the blow dry. A timeless product creating a gritty beach texture with a matte finish. A favourite with hairdressers and their clients. Label M soufflé is applied, ensuring an even coverage throughout the hair. A versatile, lightweight holding cream, developing movement with sheen. The look is now complete.